from Florida last week. It is July, what is it, July 12th? Something like that. I put up a new stand this morning in a new spot, a spot that I've always wanted to hunt, and we know there's some deer traveling there, so yeah, we're gonna go set up a trail cam and throw out some deer cane and see what we can get. But catch you over there.
We'll check some trail cams on the way, maybe.
That's it. I'm cracking Mountain Dew too.
Yep. All right, boys.
All right,
y'all ready?
Let's load up.
Daddy, are you not going to drive?
No, Tristan's going to drive.
Maybe just sprinkle some deer cane in there. Yeah. Nice. That'll be good.
Look, there's a big grasshopper.
Where is it?
It's right there on the engine.
We just need. I think this is good because it's gonna be wide open in the fall. But I think we're lucky the wind's perfect right now. I think we need to trim a couple right here to be able to shoot that field. Thinking that might work just as good as deer cane. All right, I got Kyle out here with me today. We're gonna freshen up a couple salt licks and put some corn out. Gonna show him some stand areas. He's gonna probably be out here doing a little hunting, probably in bow season as well. So we're gonna try to make him a little known to the property and get these sites freshened up. We got velvet here in what, less than a month, so we're going to try to get this done and probably pull some camera cards too and see what's on them. So y'all stick around. Yeah. That's good. Now this deer right here is a deer we're calling Bump. Obviously you can see the kicker of his bottom left main beam on his base, and that's where I'm going with that. He's obviously got some characteristics, like his right brow tine is shorter than his left, but Bump's a good short name. Now this deer right here, genetically, I'm very familiar with the frame of this rack. It looks just like a deer I harvested in 2019 that I called Wide Load.
So I'm calling this deer Junior because he looks just like that deer, except just a little smaller, probably, you know, low 140s right here. The deer I shot in 2019 was high 140s, 150 as a mainframe 8, but this deer is obviously mature and going to be in our sights this fall. Now this deer right here on the right, I'm not 100% that I'm familiar with it. I think it's a deer we called Rome back in 2020 and named Bent Tine in 2021. In 2021, he had a G3 that he wounded on his right main beam during velvet, and we started calling him Bent Tine right off the bat. But as the season progressed, we noticed that he had big sweeping tines and sweeping beams and looked just like a deer we named Rome in 2020. So I think this might be that deer. It looks like he did something to the left side of his rack where he's made himself a drop tine, but just going to keep a close eye on this one. Definitely looks to be a mature whitetail, and he's going to be in our sights as well. Now this deer right here, this deer I'm very familiar with. I had an encounter with him last year during muzzleloader. Never had any summer pictures like I'm getting right now, but this is the last camera I got him off in the winter of this year, and going into the fall, I'm glad to see him back on it. He looks to only be 4, so I think my encounter with him, he was only 3, but I would love to see him going to 5 years old. This deer looks to be 150 plus inches as a 4-year-old, and definitely think he can get past Boone and Crockett as a 5-year-old deer. So gonna keep our eyes on this one for sure.